My dear children, come close and be still with me. Feel the hush of this moment, as though you are seated within a quiet chapel at dawn. The air is filled with a gentle stillness, a holy calm, and a soft glow of light streams through the windows of your soul. Imagine the first rays of the sunrise breaking across the horizon, painting the sky with hope. Hear within your heart the faint chime of a distant church bell, calling you not to hurry, not to worry, but to enter into rest with me. I am here with you. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. In the silence of this sacred space, I invite you to lay down your fears. I see the weight you carry about tomorrow. I know the questions that keep you awake, the uncertainties that whisper in the night, and the anxieties that stir when you think of the days ahead. My dear children, in this moment, I draw you close to my heart, where you are safe, where you are known, and where you are deeply loved. Listen to me. For I am your Father who created you, who formed you, and who sustains every breath you take. My love is not fragile, nor does it falter with time. It is steadfast, unshakable, eternal. I do not come to you with condemnation, but with tenderness. I come to lift the burdens from your shoulders, to remind you that you are not alone in this journey. The purpose of this message is simple. Yet it is the very truth your heart longs to hear. I hold tomorrow. I hold the future you cannot see. And I call you, my dear children, to trust me. For I have said to you in my word, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. I remind you of these words because they are not commands to restrict you, but invitations to free you. So linger here with me. Allow your heart to open wide to my spirit. Breathe slowly, deeply, resting in the knowledge that I am near. My dear children, you worry about what is not yet here. You allow shadows of imagined troubles to stretch across the path of today, stealing the light I am giving you in this very moment. I long for you to remember that I am the God of the sunrise. Just as each morning I command the sun to rise and flood the earth with light, so I command new mercies to meet you every day. As the book of Lamentations declares, my mercies are new every morning. Great is my faithfulness. When you see the sunrise, do not think of it as routine or ordinary. See it as my promise painted across the sky, declaring to your anxious heart that I am already in the day ahead, waiting for you. The same hand that stretched the heavens and scattered the stars is the same hand that holds your tomorrow. My dear children, you often measure your strength by what you can control, but I ask you to measure your peace by what you entrust to me. You fear tomorrow because you believe you must solve it alone, yet I whisper to you gently, you are never alone. I am your shepherd, and you shall not want. I make you lie down in green pastures. I lead you beside still waters, and I restore your soul. Do you see how the lilies of the field grow? They do not toil or spin, yet I clothe them in beauty beyond all imagination. And you, my dear children, are worth far more than they. If I care for the flowers that bloom for only a season, how much more will I care for you, who are eternal in my love? I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. Though your eyes cannot yet see the path, I see it clearly. Where you see fog, I see light. Where you sense uncertainty, I know the way. Trust me with tomorrow. and you will find peace for today. Allow me to wash away the anxious thoughts with rivers of living water. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a stream, the sunlight glimmering on the surface, the current flowing strong and steady. That stream is my spirit within you, refreshing, cleansing, renewing. Cast your burdens upon these waters, my dear children, and watch them carried away into my perfect care. When storms rise and the clouds grow dark, do not fear. Even in the fiercest winds, I am your refuge. Even when the waves crash high, I am your anchor. And when the storm has passed, the sky will clear, and the light of the sunrise will once again remind you that I am faithful. Pause now and breathe. Feel my peace settle upon you like the warmth of the morning sun on your face. That peace is not temporary. It is my gift to you. It is a peace that surpasses understanding, guarding your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. So today, let your prayer be simple. Father, I trust you with tomorrow. And as you speak those words, know that I lean in to hear you, to comfort you, and to strengthen you. My dear children, your life is precious to me. Every detail matters. Every need is seen, every tear is counted. And every tomorrow rests securely in my hands. Walk with me in this moment, and do not run ahead in fear. Abide with me here and now, and let tomorrow be mine to carry. For I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the author and finisher of your faith. You are safe with me, always. My dear children, hear me again. Tomorrow is not a threat to you. It is a gift wrapped in my faithfulness. Do not be afraid of what has not yet come, for I am already there. I am the God who goes before you, and the God who walks beside you. When you awaken to a new dawn, you will not step into a place where I am absent, for I fill all of heaven and earth with my presence. I see how your heart sometimes trembles when you think about the future. You imagine what could go wrong, and you build pictures of loss and failure in your mind. But I ask you, my dear children, why would you paint tomorrow with the colors of fear when I have already brushed it with the hues of promise? The sunrise each day is my canvas, declaring hope, declaring life, declaring that no night lasts forever. You think of tomorrow as unknown, but to me, nothing is hidden. The pages of your story are already written in my book, and every line is touched by my love. Even the chapters that seem difficult are woven with grace, for I am able to bring beauty from ashes and joy from mourning. I will turn what the enemy intended for harm into something that will work for your good. My dear children, you often feel the need to prepare for every possibility. You try to control the details, to hold tightly to outcomes, yet in doing so, you wear your soul thin. I invite you instead to open your hands. Trust me enough to let go. The strength of your tomorrow does not rest in your grip, but in mine. And my hands never slip, my arms never weaken, my promises never fail. Look at the birds of the air. They rise each morning and sing their songs, not out of fear, but out of trust. They do not store barns full of grain, yet I provide for them each day. And if I delight in feeding the sparrows, how much more do I delight in caring for you, my dear children? Do not measure your security by what you can gather. Measure it by who holds you. And I hold you with everlasting arms. Think of the ocean waves rolling upon the shore. One after another, they come without fail, for I have commanded the sea where it may go. So too, the rhythms of your life are not left to chance. Every season, every sunrise, every tomorrow bows to my authority. Nothing comes to you without first passing through my love. When you wake with anxiety, I am beside your bed whispering peace. When you walk into uncertain places, I am before you making a way. When you sit in silence, overwhelmed by thoughts, I am there, holding your heart steady. Even when you cannot feel me, I am closer than your very breath. My dear children, I know you want answers about tomorrow. You want to see the map laid out, the path made plain, the future revealed in full detail. But if you could see it all at once, you would not learn to lean on me. I give you light for today, and with each step I will give you enough for the next. Like a lamp to your feet, my word will guide you one step at a time, and my spirit will whisper to you when you turn to the right or to the left. Let your heart rest in this truth. Tomorrow is not a burden you are meant to carry today. Trusting me means releasing the heavy weight and walking in the freedom of my love. If you hold on to fear, it will chain you to the ground, but if you release it into my hands, you will rise on wings like eagles. You will run and not grow weary. You will walk and not faint, because I am the one who renews your strength. My dear children, pause now and imagine again the sunrise. Watch the darkness retreat as the first light spills across the horizon. Feel the warmth touch your face. That is what happens when you trust me with tomorrow. The darkness of worry fades, the cold of fear lifts, and my light breaks through, filling your soul with hope. I am not asking you to deny that tomorrow may hold challenges. I am asking you to believe that I am greater than them all. For I am your fortress, your refuge, your deliverer. I am your provider, your healer, your faithful friend. Nothing in tomorrow can separate you from my love. Not height nor depth, not angels nor demons, not powers nor principalities, not anything in all creation can take you from my embrace. So when your heart begins to race, return to me. When your thoughts spiral, call upon my name. When you feel overwhelmed, rest under the shadow of my wings. And when you wonder what will happen tomorrow, remember this: I will happen tomorrow. My presence will meet you there. My promises will guide you there. My love will keep you there. My dear children, let your heart not be troubled about the days that stretch beyond your sight. You look into the horizon and see only questions, but I see answers already prepared. You see obstacles, but I see the strength I will give you to overcome. You see emptiness, but I see provision waiting in the storehouse of my grace. Tomorrow does not stand apart from me. It is not a wild field outside my care. Every tomorrow rests within my design, and though you may not yet walk there, I have already gone ahead. Like a shepherd guiding sheep across valleys, I walk before you to guard the path, to drive away the wolves, and to prepare the safe pasture where you will rest. Think of the farmer who sows in faith. He scatters seed into the soil, not seeing the harvest, but trusting that the sun and rain will come. So too, your trust in me is like sowing seeds. Each prayer, each act of surrender, each word of faith you speak plants hope into the soil of your future. And in the right season, I will bring the harvest. You may not see it yet, but your tomorrows are being shaped even now by my faithful hand. My dear children, I know the whispers that try to steal your peace. They say, "What if you fail? What if you lose? What if the future is too hard?" But listen to me. I am greater than every what if. The voice of fear does not come from me, For I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. When you feel shaken, anchor yourself in this truth. I am your firm foundation, and nothing can topple what I have established. Picture the mountains standing tall against the sky. They do not tremble when the wind blows, nor do they collapse when the rain falls. They remain steadfast and immovable. So too is my love for you. So too is my faithfulness toward you. When storms rise in your tomorrow, remember that you are rooted in me, and you will not be moved. Do not measure tomorrow by the weakness you feel today, for each day I give new strength. You may feel small in the face of what lies ahead, but I delight in using the small to accomplish the great. Did I not use a shepherd boy with a sling to bring down a giant? Did I not use loaves and fishes to feed thousands? Did I not call fishermen to change the world? So too I will use you, my dear children, in ways you cannot yet imagine. Rest now in this assurance. Your future is not fragile, because it rests in my eternal hands. The ground beneath you may shake, but I do not. Governments may change, economies may falter, circumstances may shift, but I remain the same. I am your certainty in uncertain times. I am your peace when chaos surrounds. I am your provider when resources seem scarce. I am your healer when sickness tries to take hold. My dear children, I long for you to live unburdened, to step into tomorrow with joy rather than dread. For when you trust me with what is to come, you make space for joy to grow. Anxiety shrinks the soul, but trust enlarges it. Fear closes doors, but faith opens them wide. And I desire for you to walk through doors of blessing, doors of purpose, doors of eternal life. Think again of the sunrise. It begins with the faintest light, barely breaking the edge of night. Yet as it rises, the whole sky is transformed. What begins as a sliver of hope becomes a flood of radiance. This is how I work in your life. Today you may see only faint light, but tomorrow I will unfold the brilliance of my plan. Hold fast to that hope, for it will not disappoint you. When you lie awake wondering what is ahead, I am watching over you. When you wake at dawn and the world feels heavy, I am lifting you. When you walk through valleys, I am beside you, whispering, "Do not be afraid." When you climb mountains and the journey feels long, I am strengthening your steps. When you reach rivers that seem too wide, I am parting the waters before you. My dear children, tomorrow will never arrive without me. You will never step into a day where I am absent. Even when you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you need not fear evil, for I am with you. My rod and my staff, they comfort you. Surely goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life, and you will dwell in my house forever. So lift your eyes from the shadows of tomorrow and fix them on my light. For I am the sunrise that never fails, the dawn that never ceases, the eternal flame that warms your soul. Let hope rise within you as surely as the sun rises each morning. Let peace guard your heart as surely as I guard your future. My dear children, surrender your tomorrows to me. Do not clutch them in fear. Release them in faith. As you do, you will find freedom. You will find rest. You will find joy that no circumstance can take away. And in every tomorrow, you will find me waiting, arms open, heart full of love, ready to walk with you into the blessings I have prepared. My dear children, when you rise each morning, remember this: the day does not begin without my blessing. Even the breath you draw as your eyes open is a gift from me, a reminder that I am sustaining you moment by moment. Tomorrow will come in the same way, carried by my love, wrapped in my care, sustained by my power. Do not fear it. Welcome it as another opportunity to walk with me, to see my goodness, to rest in my presence. You wonder about the road ahead, but I remind you that I am not only the destination, I am also the way. I guide your steps with purpose. I light your path with mercy. I surround you with favor as with a shield. You may not know every turn or every valley, but you will always know the one who walks with you. And that is enough. Do you remember the manna in the wilderness? Each day I gave my children exactly what they needed. Not too much, not too little, but enough. If they tried to store it for tomorrow, it would spoil, for I wanted them to learn trust. So it is with you. I give you what you need for today, and tomorrow I will do the same. Do not carry anxiety like spoiled bread. Trust that I will rain down fresh manna when the next sunrise comes. My dear children, your worry about tomorrow does not change tomorrow. It only steals today's peace. But your trust in me changes everything. Trust invites me to fill the empty spaces with hope. Trust opens your heart to receive my promises. Trust allows you to rest, to breathe, to rejoice even when circumstances seem uncertain. I tell you again, seek first my kingdom and my righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Tomorrow's needs will be met when you place your eyes on me, for I am the fountain that never runs dry, the table that is always full, the Father whose hand never withdraws from his children. Consider how the sun sets and rises without your help. The stars shine without your command. The tides move without your control. If I care for all creation with such precision, will I not care for your life with even greater tenderness? I knit you together in your mother's womb. I numbered the hairs on your head. I see every step you take, every sigh you release, every thought you hold. Tomorrow cannot surprise me. And because it cannot surprise me, you can rest. My dear children, you ask, what if tomorrow brings sorrow? Then know that I will be your comforter. What if tomorrow brings weakness? Then know that my strength will be made perfect in your weakness. What if tomorrow brings loss? Then know that I am the God who restores. What if tomorrow brings uncertainty? Then know that I am unchanging, the rock that cannot be moved. Let your soul rest in these truths. Do not let the winds of worry toss you to and fro. Fix your heart on me, and you will find peace that no storm can take. Remember my words. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. Look around you. The world frets. People chase after control. Hearts grow heavy with fear. But you, my dear children, are set apart. You are not called to walk in the patterns of fear, but in the path of faith. Shine as lights in the world by trusting me with your tomorrow. For your confidence in me will speak louder than any anxious word. Your peace will be a testimony of my presence within you. I remind you of the shepherd leading his flock through valleys and hills. The sheep do not know the map. They cannot see the destination, but they know the voice of their shepherd. They follow step by step because they trust him. So too, my children, follow my voice. Do not demand to know every detail of tomorrow. Simply trust the one who calls you by name. Even now, as you listen, I am pouring out my Spirit upon you. filling you with courage and quiet strength. Let my peace flow into the deepest parts of your being. Let it silence the noise of fear. Let it soften the weight of worry. Let it remind you that you are held, cherished, protected. My dear children, tomorrow is not a cliff you are about to fall from. It is a meadow I have prepared for you to walk upon. It is not chaos waiting to strike you down. It is a canvas upon which I will paint more of my goodness. Even the difficulties you face will become brushstrokes of grace, shaping you, refining you, drawing you closer to me. When you are tempted to rehearse every possible future in your mind, pause and remember this. The only future that matters is the one I am writing for you. And I write not with ink that fades, but with eternal promises. You are safe within my story. You are secure within my love. So tonight, when you lay your head down, release tomorrow into my hands. Sleep in peace, knowing that I neither slumber nor sleep. I watch over you through the night. And when morning breaks, you will rise to discover that I am already there, waiting with mercy, with joy, with strength enough for the day. My dear children, do not let your minds run ahead into the shadows of what may be, for every tomorrow is already lit by the fire of my presence. The enemy seeks to stir your heart with restless questions, to make you imagine roads without me on them. But there is no such road. Wherever you go, I am there. Wherever you stand, I am with you. Even in the farthest reaches of the sea, my hand will guide you and my right hand will hold you fast. You see time as a line yesterday behind, today beneath your feet, tomorrow ahead. But I am above time. I see it all at once. The place you fear tomorrow is the place where I am already at work. I am preparing people, arranging circumstances, opening doors, closing others, weaving a tapestry you cannot yet see. Trust me, my dear children, for the threads may look tangled from where you stand, but from where I sit, the pattern is perfect. Do you recall the storm on the sea? My disciples feared the waves would swallow them, yet I was there, asleep in the boat. They thought the storm was greater than my presence, but I rose and with a word calmed the sea. So it is with your tomorrow. Storms may rage, but I speak peace into them. Winds may howl, but at my command they grow still. Your heart may quake, but I will settle it with my peace. My dear children, anxiety about tomorrow often grows when you forget my faithfulness yesterday. Think back on the times you thought you could not endure, yet here you are. Remember the prayers you whispered in the dark, and how I answered in ways you did not expect. Recall the doors I opened, the strength I gave, the mercies that surprised you like rain in the desert. If I have been faithful in the past, why would I abandon you in the future? I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. You wonder how you will face challenges that lie ahead, but I tell you my grace will be sufficient. You do not need the strength of tomorrow today. You need only enough for this moment. And I promise when tomorrow comes, I will pour out more strength, more grace, more wisdom. Like oil in a lamp, my provision will never run dry as long as you remain with me. Consider the child who holds her father's hand while crossing a busy street. She does not know the pattern of the traffic lights or the flow of the cars, yet she walks with confidence. Why? Because she trusts the one holding her. My dear children, you are that child, and I am your Father. Hold my hand. Do not fix your eyes on the chaos around you, but on the certainty of my love. I long for you to rest, for I long for you to lay down the heavy yoke of worry, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Anxiety is a thief that robs your joy, but trust restores your strength. Fear drains your spirit, but faith fills you with life. Do not let tomorrow's burdens invade today's blessings. Receive what I give you now. Breathe in the peace of this moment. Allow my spirit to cradle your heart. My dear children, tomorrow is not greater than I. Its trials are not stronger than my power. Its surprises are not hidden from my sight. Its weight is not heavier than my shoulders. I carry galaxies in place. I set the planets in their courses. I sustain the universe with a word, and yet my greatest delight is to care for you. Do not think of yourself as forgotten in the vastness of creation. You are my treasure, my beloved, my joy. When you fear the unknown, look again at the sunrise. The night cannot hold it back. Darkness cannot overcome it. Every morning it arrives without fail because I command it. So too, my promises to you cannot be broken. As surely as the sun rises, so surely will my faithfulness meet you in tomorrow. If you face sickness, I will be your healer. If you face loss, I will be your comforter. If you face trials, I will be your deliverer. If you face confusion, I will be your counselor. If you face weakness, I will be your strength. There is no tomorrow so bleak that my light cannot pierce it, no valley so deep that my love cannot reach it, no burden so heavy that my arms cannot lift it. My dear children, I call you to trust not only in my power, but in my heart. Power alone could create, but love sustains. And my love for you is deeper than the oceans, higher than the heavens, stronger than the grave. I proved it when I gave my Son for you. If I did not withhold him, will I withhold any good thing you truly need? So step into tomorrow with courage. Do not bow to fear. Walk in faith, knowing you are surrounded by my presence. Angels encamp around you. My spirit fills you, my word guides you, and my love secures you. Tomorrow is not a threat. It is another page where I will show you my goodness. Rest, my dear children. Rest in the truth that tomorrow is mine. And because you are mine, tomorrow will be filled with my presence. Let go of fear. Embrace hope. Breathe peace. For I am with you, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. My dear children, as this time together draws gently to a close, let my words linger in your spirit like the soft glow of evening light resting upon quiet waters. Feel the calm, the stillness, the embrace of my love settling over you as a gentle covering. You have walked with me through reflections of trust and hope, and now I place upon you my blessing, a blessing that does not fade when this moment ends, but continues to flow like a river into every part of your life. Do not be afraid of what awaits beyond this hour. The peace you feel now is not bound by walls or screens or time. It is born of my Spirit, and my Spirit abides with you always. Just as a stream flows ceaselessly, nourishing all it touches, so my peace flows into your tomorrow and beyond. Take this peace with you. Carry it as a lantern into every shadow. Let it guide you when your thoughts grow restless and your heart feels heavy. My dear children, hear me. I delight in you. I rejoice over you with singing. You are not alone, for I am nearer than your very breath. I am the shepherd who calls you by name, the father who gathers you close, the friend who never leaves. Rest in this truth as a child rests in the arms of one who loves them. Picture the sky after a storm. The thunder has rolled away, the lightning has ceased, and the heavy rain has given way to quiet. The clouds part, and sunlight pours through, painting the earth in gold. That is my blessing for you. Where storms have shaken you, I bring calm. Where the winds have battered your soul, I bring rest. Where darkness has lingered, I shine forth light. Listen closely. You are mine. Nothing can snatch you from my hand. Nothing in all creation can separate you from my love. My arms are everlasting, and they hold you now and forever. Even when you stumble, I will lift you. Even when you fall, I will restore you. Even when you grow weary, I will renew your strength. My dear children, I long for you to live without fear, to walk in joy, to overflow with hope. Let my promises be the anchor for your soul. Remember the words I have spoken. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Believe these words, for they are not empty. They are eternal, and they are for you. As you step forward from this moment, know that my light goes with you. Just as dawn breaks after the longest night, so my light breaks into every place of worry and doubt. You may see only a glimmer at first, but even the smallest flame drives out the darkness. And soon, like the rising sun, my hope will flood your life with brilliance. My dear children, let your heart drink deeply of my presence. Imagine yourself beside a river, the water clear and cool, flowing endlessly. That river is my spirit, refreshing your soul, washing away the dust of fear, filling you with strength and life. Whenever you feel dry, come to me. I am the source, and I will never run dry. I bless you with peace, not the fragile peace the world offers, but the peace that flows from my heart, steady and unshaken. I bless you with courage, that you may face each tomorrow not with trembling, but with confidence in my love. I bless you with joy, a joy that rises even in sorrow, for it is rooted not in circumstances, but in me. I bless you with hope, a hope that does not disappoint, for it is grounded in my faithfulness. My dear children, I see the paths you will walk, the choices you will make, the trials you will face, and in all of it, I am with you. When you climb mountains of victory, I am your song of praise. When you walk through valleys, I am your comfort. When you stand at crossroads, I am your guide. When you are weary, I am your rest. And when you rejoice, I rejoice with you. Do not measure yourself by your weakness, for my strength is made perfect there. Do not measure tomorrow by your fears, for my power goes before you. Do not measure your worth by what others say, for I have called you precious, chosen, beloved. You are the apple of my eye, and I hold you as a treasure beyond compare. My dear children, lift your eyes and see how vast my love is. It stretches beyond the stars, deeper than the oceans, higher than the heavens. It is love that never fails, never runs out, never gives up on you. Let this love be your covering when you sleep, your strength when you rise, your shield when you walk. Even now I am singing over you a melody of peace, a song of joy, a hymn of everlasting hope. Listen with the ears of your heart, and you will hear it. The world may be noisy, but my song is constant. It whispers in the stillness, it roars with the rivers, it echoes in the mountains, it rests upon your soul. My dear children, as this message draws near its end, I leave you with this blessing. May my light shine upon you and scatter every shadow. May my hand guide you and keep you steady. May my love embrace you and fill every empty place. May my spirit strengthen you and breathe life into your weary bones. May my peace surround you like a fortress, keeping your heart safe and sure. And as you carry these words into the world, remember that they are not only for you. Share them with others. Let your life be a testimony of my goodness. Let your peace draw others to seek me. Let your hope inspire weary hearts. Let your joy shine as a beacon in dark places. For when you share my love, you extend my kingdom. My dear children, I invite you gently, if these words have blessed you, let others be blessed as well. Speak of what you have heard. Share this message with those who need hope. And if you desire to remain close, linger with these moments again by liking, by commenting, by subscribing, not as empty actions, but as ways of carrying my light into the lives of others. Let this be not about numbers or noise, but about spreading my love, so that more hearts may rest in me.